Lo, I've gone into Ab's background and everything else like that. You done any jail time?
Yeah, I just did 4.
4 years.
4.5, 06 to 010.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it for?
Gun charge.
Gun charge.
Well, it was gun charge and drug charge. They just put it all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
That was the first time getting locked up?
Nah, I did. Nah, let's not even go in that. I was really in the county, like CF, pick. I've been on every jail on State Road. That's like where all the jails that they got all the jails right next to each other.
Okay. Like, how old were you when you first got locked up?
18.
Okay.
18 when I first got locked up. Yep.
Okay. So how much total time do you think you've done in the prison?
Total, including the 4.5, I probably did like probably 7 years.
Okay. And how old are you now?
30.
Okay. So almost a quarter of your life you spent in a cage.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I've done like look I've done like a weekend here and there, and let me tell you, the first time that shit happened, I'm like, this is fucked up.
Yeah, man.
As a human being being put in a cage.
Yeah, it's messed up, man. No, it is though. It's always the worst when you first get there. When you go to your black on population, you got your bed, you got your sheets. You know what I'm saying? You dug in a little bit, you cool. It'd be so worse getting up to that point.
You're not really cool.
Listen, it'd be so bad. It'd be so horrible getting up to that point. By the time you get to population, you're like, woo.
No, that's how it is.
Glad to be in population.
Build up, then you get the population, like you gotta sleep on say this metal. You gotta sleep on this. This getting checked in, quarantine, no food. By the time you get the population, you be like, yo, I'm home. Like I'm ready to.
By the time you get the population, you happy. So you gotta go through sleeping on the floor for 2 days and quarantine, no commissary. Then by the time you get in the population, you like, yes, man, I just wanted this. You know what I'm saying?
So I interviewed Mac Minister. Y'all have any idea who that is?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Mac Minister is a Bay Area rapper. Yeah. When Mac Dre got killed, he got convicted of killing the dude who they thought killed.
Yeah, I seen a story on TV.
Yeah. Mac Minister, I mean, he called me from prison. He's doing quadruple life, right? So what I said was, what message do you have to the kids out here who wildin', who think that they get stripes by doing some prison time? And he said, well, if you like another man looking in your booty hole, prison is the place for you. Because ain't nothing but fucking losers up in here.
For someone who's been in prison for the past 9 years and has quadruple life, what would you tell someone who hasn't been to prison yet?
Man, first of all, prison is for suckers. So trust and believe, I'm surrounded by a bunch of suckers. I got caught up in the matrix, man. You know what I mean? And for a motherfucker to think that this shit give you stripes, everybody ain't even strong enough to survive the conditions that they send you under. You know what I mean? But every youngster out there just know one thing for sure. When you come to the penitentiary, they gonna strip you naked and look in your booty. If you want a motherfucker looking in your booty, bring your old tough ass on to the penitentiary. See, and for me, I had a 24-hour lockdown, 23-hour lockdown, most of the time 24. And the reason why I would get to 24 because I was refusing to strip out. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not, if you go into the workers unit, it's certain jobs that if you take, like if you work in the kitchen and whatnot, and I always try my best to program, but once I get to the kitchen and they're telling me I got to strip out, I'm not doing none of that. You're not looking in my booty. I'm not done with none of that.
And this is someone who was doing 23-hour lockdown because he said he refused to let a man do that to him, and he refused to snitch on any. He has "Thou shalt not snitch" tattooed on his back, and that type of thing. And he said that ain't nothing cool, ain't nothing good about being in that shit. I think a lot of people brag about their jail time, or which makes people look forward to going to jail. Because like, when I get out of jail, motherfuckers gonna respect me and that, and the third.
See, it's just that.
But y'all been to jail.
Yeah, it's not. I don't like jail.
You did 7 years. You did total
2.5, probably about 5, 6 altogether.
5, 6 years.
I don't know. I ain't never had it up.
which is 5-6 years too much.
See, but jail, like, what I mean, like, jail is horrible, man. Especially when you go to state prison, man. You see everybody, you see young guys that's like 19, 21, they got
Never
life
coming
in
home.
prison. And everybody got hope, thinking they coming home though. You talk to lifers, man, they be like, yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And you looking at them like this, like, my mind, like, you ain't.
You got a triple homicide.
Yeah, how you gonna get the pill? I'm going to a pill. I'm taking care of this. I'm doing that. And me personally, I got a lot of people calling my phone. I got like a lot of homies doing life in prison. A lot of and when I went to prison, I keep in contact with everybody I was cool with. Mm-hmm. So I be doing little moves from I'm having this fundraiser, raise some money up for this race. Even though I'm thinking in my head like this shit probably not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you need to keep you hope, I do it though. Like you want me to pay this guy or go talk to this guy or do this on the internet, I do it. You know what I mean? Just to give you some hope. I don't want to tell you like, yo, it's a lot, 90-something% chance you ain't coming home, man. But I don't tell them that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get that done. I'm gonna do that done. I'm gonna do that done. Because all you got is hope in that joint, man. And you can live off hope for years. So instead of hanging yourself, you can live off hope for years in that joint. So I do whatever I got to do for people, man. You know what I mean? That's why I can't, like, if I got beef with somebody, you don't really want to go through them state prisons. You know what I'm saying? I take care of a lot of people in jail, man.
7 years, Lo. Yeah, that's a fucking lot.
Yeah, man.
What do you,
6 months at one time, 3, 2, then another 6.
What do you think is the worst thing you went through
in
during
jail?
Prison? Yeah.
Man, I had to lift my nuts up for a nigga to search me and all that. You know what I'm saying? The strip search. You know what I mean? I was on that time too, like, yo, man. But I'm honestly though, going in there a few times, some COs just respected G. Like, man, go ahead. Man, you ain't gotta do all that. So you had some COs that was a little extra. Like, listen, man, you really want me to lift my nuts up and all that? Man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but for example, a lot of dudes be smuggling shanks.
Oh yeah, that's why.
What's the term when you put a shank in your ass? Like
what's that? Boofing. Yeah, boofing.
Boofing, exactly. Yeah. That's some real shit.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, but me personally, like when you go to like in the county jail, you can listen. You can pump figure, but upstate you go to Camp Hill. Camp Hill is like crazy. They had you like lined up in a row. Like how you do it in the movies, man. Strip.
It ain't no I ain't stripping when you get to Camp Hill. It ain't none of that.
Ain't none of that.
Ain't none of that.
You gonna have to do it like
strip. You
lift
stripping,
nuts, do all this stuff.
All that tough. Like tell the kids, you think you tough when you go get to Camp Hill?
Right. Well, because I remember I was talking to a dude I know who did a bunch of time, and he said that a lot of these like so-called gangsters and killers who in the streets, they shoot at people across the street. You know what I'm saying? That they do drive-bys, they shoot at people across the street. But once you get to the prison system, you got to be right up on somebody.
Exactly.
And 99% of them people do not want that type of situation.
That's what me and my homie we preach all the time. Like we them dudes on both sides. You gotta understand? Like I've been in jail all the time, and you can't find a guy in Philly that say anything bad or anything happened to me or I did anything in jail. You gonna find guys that gonna tell you that was crazy in there, especially in the counties. I was on a murder block full of all murders. I was like the top dog on the block. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I was the guy that was running shit on me. I mean, like, yo, this happened, that happened. Y'all better do that.
I remember I could tell you the one thing that made me decide I'm never going to jail, and that is when I watched American Me.
Yeah, I have to watch the movies too. I have to be like, yo, man, I do not want to go there.
Right, and you already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like all them rapes and shit like that. Is that some real shit?
Not in the Philly.
Not in Pennsylvania State.
You don't get raped.
I'm heard down in the South States, it go like people get raped, but it's rare.
In the Pennsylvania jail.
It's rare in the Pennsylvania jail. Yeah, it's rare.
But when you look at someone who
you can't even go in nobody else's cell. You can't you can't move around. Like when people get raped, it's like you might hear about it. Wow, somebody got raped. And it's like one person get raped like probably like every 4 or 5 years or something like that.
Oh, so okay, but what about? But there are homosexuals in jail.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of them.
And a lot of because when you look at the community of the African American community, a lot of dudes who are gay are dudes that come out of prison.
Yeah.
because in prison
see
it's
some
considered
shit.
more accepted.
No, it's not accepted.
It's not.
It's not like, but you mind you mind your business though. You know what I'm saying?
COs
Like,
accept them. You know what I'm saying? The COs.
it's like it's not like what I'm saying is like, ain't nobody gonna try to hurt them or nothing. We just gonna look down on it like,
No, but I mean, I've heard shit like I think it was Mano was telling me how he's seen like whole like weddings like in the yard and motherfuckers throwing rice and like the whole or like if some dude has like a punk and he getting out. Like he go and kill that dude out of jealousy and like all types of crazy shit.
That's real.
So y'all have actually seen this type of shit?
Yeah, I seen a what, not a real wedding, but like walking past, like, damn, these dudes over here getting married. They got the fake preacher boy that's in jail. The preacher, like, they getting married. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's be a lot of shit going on. It's like, see, in Philly, I told you, Philly's majority Muslim.
Okay, so that's considered a no-no.
You could die.
What do you mean you die?
You get killed for that. They'll kill you for that. Now, it's some people that'll slip up and do that, but you ain't Muslim no more. Like, anybody, you can't be Muslim and do that.
You can't be, this is interesting. So you can't be a homosexual Muslim.
No.
And not to get into no religions, but Christian either.
Can't be no religion
Can't
for
be
real.
no.
But Islam, though, we believe, man, you can throw them off the highest cliff.
That's what it say in the Bible too.
In the Quran, it say Prophet Muhammad said, "Throw them off the highest cliff."
The Prophet Muhammad said,
"Throw them off the highest cliff." No, we don't wrote that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But being like you say, everybody Muslim in Philly, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers fuck up. You ain't Muslim no more. You're a Catholic. You're a non-believer. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we over here, they over there. You just mind your business, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was some words said about Pac on the box before about who is these dudes claiming thugs and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know how he was, a little hot-headed and then, but once we all seen each other and face to face with it got squashed real quick.
Dre went to another level after that. And then went to another level after that. Dre is probably the only artist in the history of hip hop who has evolved from iconic level to iconic level to iconic level. When you talk about icons, when you say it's levels to this shit, it's levels to this icon shit.